Today I'm going to be telling you about the latest cruise scam and yes, how I fell for it. Hey, it's KJ. Welcome to my channel. So like I said, today I am going to be telling you about the latest cruise scam and yes, how I fell for it. So if you guys have not heard about the latest cruise scam going on, it has to do with the cruising ducks. Yeah, I know, the cruising ducks of all things. So let me give you a little background on the ducks so it makes more sense on how I fell for the scam. So the cruising ducks, for those of you that are unaware, this started back in 2018 by a 10-year-old girl and her dad. She got a bunch of rubber ducks and she brought them on a cruise and she hid them in public places for people to find. She said she thought it would, bring a lot of people joy, which brought, her joy in turn. So that's sort of like, a brief background on that. They even created a Facebook group all about the cruising ducks. So if you guys want to know more about that, then definitely check that out. But that's basically the background, that if you're going on a cruise, people like to hide rubber ducks in different places, public places for other people to find. So people usually leave a little tag with it. It'll say like keep or hide, you decide. So you can either keep the duck or you can re-hide it. A lot of times the tag will say the name of the ship you're on, the date of the cruise that you went on, the name of the people who are hiding the duck. Sometimes it will include a hashtag so that if you post a picture of the duck, you can include the hashtag. But it's really just like a fun little game that people play on cruise ships. So as I mentioned, there is a Facebook group for the cruising ducks, so you can keep track of your ducks and all of their adventures. So there are also Facebook groups that you can join for your particular cruise. So we are going on a cruise this spring, so I'm currently in a Facebook group for that cruise. So last week I was in the Facebook group and someone had posted, hey, I'm no longer able to go on this Disney cruise. I had a work emergency or, something with work had come up and I can no longer go, but I did get a bunch of ducks to hide on the cruise ship. I've got a bunch of cruising ducks. I'm really bummed out that I won't be able to hide them and bring them on the cruise. I'm wondering if anybody would, like to take the ducks and bring them on the cruise and hide them anyway. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. And, a few other people commented. So, I commented as well. And the person responded back and said, hey, if you're interested, DM me. So I was like, okay, I'll DM this person. So I DM'd the person and I was like, hey, saw your message in the Facebook group, like interested in the ducks. That was it. And after I sent the message, I was sort of like, wait a minute. How am I going to get these ducks? Like, I don't know this person. I don't want to give them my personal address. Like, I don't know who they are. So I kind of just left it at that. And then I came back to the message and the person wrote back like, hey, let me know if you're still interested in the ducks. And then when I saw that message and went to reply, the profile was gone. It was really weird. It was just like the profile was gone. And then I got a message later on, I guess the profile came back. It was just really strange. So how I fell for the scam, you guys? Well, I guess I lucked out because I didn't go through with it. So I saw the Facebook post and then I messaged the person. So now if you're like, wait a minute, KJ, what is the actual scam? So here's the scam, you guys. So what happens is people are going into different Facebook groups for people who are going on cruises. So they're just, I guess, asking to join these cruise groups. And they're saying, I have a work emergency, something happened in my family. They're just basically saying they can no longer go on the cruise and that they have these rubber ducks. Would anybody be interested in, acquiring the rubber ducks and hiding them on the cruise? So then from what I understand, these people are then, getting DMs and they're saying, okay, I'll send you the ducks, give me your address, but would you mind sending some money for the ducks or for shipping or whatnot? So they're asking for money. So that should be the red flag. I didn't get that far. I realized it was a scam before that. I can't even believe I fell for it in the first place, but I did fall for it. So luckily I, again, realized it was a scam before I did anything. But so that's it. So if you are in a Facebook group and someone is saying that they're no longer going on the cruise and they're, saying they have these rubber ducks and they're asking, if anybody's interested, send me a private message, DM me, and they ask you for money, guys, it's not real. It's not legit. It's a scam. And I can't even believe that that's a scam. What is the world coming to that cruising ducks is a scam? It's unbelievable. So if you guys are going on an upcoming cruise and you're in a cruise group on Facebook, or maybe you're just in a cruise Facebook group, but not for a particular cruise, you're just in some kind of cruise Facebook group. I know I'm in a few of those, cruise tips and tricks and stuff like that. Just be on the lookout for people who are trying to scam you, asking about the rubber ducks, having some excuse as to why they're no longer going on an upcoming cruise, telling you about their ducks, and then they ask you to send them a private message. It is fake. It's not real. Guys, don't fall for it. So that is my little tale about how I fell for a scam. I mean, I think if the person had asked for money, I would have been like, no, this is a scam. But I think I would have realized sooner than later if I had gotten to that point. But like I said, I realized kind of early on that this was not legit. And also I was like, I'm not sending someone my address. I'm not giving them my address. So maybe if I had a P.O. box, maybe then I might have said, sure, like send me the ducks. But yeah, like I would have just bought my own ducks instead of yours. So yeah, you guys, that's how I almost fell for a cruising scam. So if you guys liked today's video, if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. If you're new and you like this type of content, I would love to have you subscribe. And let me know in the comments down below if you've ever fallen for a cruise scam and what it was. Or if you've ever heard of a cruise scam, let me know in the comments down below so that, we can all share these pieces of information so that no one else, falls for these types of scams. We all got to look out for each other, right? And if you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a little green heart emoji. And with that, I will see you guys real soon. Bye.